What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video and today with another event week in Idle Heroes. We're actually fairly late, I have to say it, we can see it right here. There is this daily event, we're actually already at day 5 of the event. A lot of people have been waiting for me to complete this, but there just was no time, so all the more reason to do it right now. It is the Oscar release event, very cool. I have actually been waiting for him because when we made the video about his initial skill set, I said, well, he looks like he is going to be one of the strongest normal heroes, and while that is usually not not really a reason for hype, ever since Transcendence heroes have basically made all normal heroes useless outside of, well, Eloise in early game really. I'm now a little bit more focused on the normal heroes because we have the SSS score, and I'm kind of always thinking, could that be the hero? Could that hero in his Transcendence form be interesting? And I have to say, a hero that can dazzle the entire team, does a ton of damage, and has like huge holy damage and damage reduction buffs, it's interesting. It is interesting, ladies and gentlemen, it is interesting. Today, however, is not really about Oscar, it's about the Chalice of the Right event, his release event. We're going to do a completion, not an expensive completion. We're going to do a 200 USD completion, which is a lot less than we used to do on those. But the reason is I don't really need that much Grimoire material anymore. There is a new Star Soul, which we are going to cover in another video. People have asked about this. Then again, you're probably going to see the Star Soul video first. So by the time you see this video, the Star Soul video will probably already be on the channel, just because I plan to release it first but record it afterwards, which is weird, by the way, if you ever record a YouTube video to kind of have this in your mind with like a video that you recorded afterwards to post it first. It makes no sense. A very interesting Star Soul. Netherfish was a bit leaked before. Very interesting effects, PvE relevant. So we're going to definitely check that out. If you haven't already, then go to my channel and watch the video. I recommend it. 200 USD completion in that sense makes less sense when we think about us really needing the materials for the Star Soul now, but really the event loot overall isn't too great, and I kind of feel like, well, it's nice to have a little bit more time to collect the materials. Yeah, I don't really want to rush it. We had all the time here during the last events where we basically had very stale times where I just didn't need a lot of the loot, and it's always the same with mysterious sales. You go through there, you say void material, whatever, really, I don't really need it. Origin material, it doesn't matter because there are no levels to it. Origin artifact, I can build whatever I want, really. So Star Soul material and Grimoire material are really things that I'm kind of hyped about. So well, it sucked a little bit when there is no Star Soul I can work towards, so it's just a Grimoire then. So I'm just going to keep that up a little bit. We're going to try to get a ton of Oscar copies. There's also a new Star Soul series, the Apex Mount series. Really, the only interesting part is this one. This is, by the way, it is the toilet from Yom 2. Super funny. This one gives all damage reduction for Star Expedition, so that is basically what you want. It's a normal series, however, so you can collect it whenever. For our completion today, we do just need to go and basically do 200 USD into the relay. And those packs are so scammy, by the way. They have a 10% chance to give you this treasure selection chest pink, which at least I guess includes the new treasure, so it's something. But this is a 100 USD pack, and so basically you would end up spending 100 USD for one singular pink treasure, which is bad in my opinion. Just saying. So 100 USD on this. We kind of have to check what it is. Let's see. Okay, what do we have in there? We have this material, unknown rune crystal. That's 5 USD. Do I have to see? Wait. And then we also have the sign-in book event, which is good. That is the extra loot. We are 205. I already spent 5, so we started at 210, so we should have 10 left at the end. What is this? Plentiful privilege, or was there like a, oh yeah, this one. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, we definitely do want the Oscar ones. Do we get those? I don't even know if we get those if we spend 200 on it, because we are not fully completing this relay in that sense. We're just partly completing it, but it has decent loot. You get all of those chests, deluxe gift box 2, get some cores, you get some starry. It's not bad, it's not bad. Festival skin selection chest. I bet, by the way, and I don't know how you guys see this, I bet Oscar's going to look insane in his Transcendence version. He has like this little minion flying around. I think he's just going to get like some big wings, looking like really like basically the king of the light factions. So something like this is in my mind. I don't know. I can't prove this, but I kind of feel like it's going to be that way. I hope it is. Would be pretty sick. So this will basically be the last one that we buy, okay? And then we get this for free, they say. It's not really true. By the way, I kind of hate those. Not really the Relays and Idle Heroes. The Relays and Idle Heroes are kind of alright still. But I saw another game recently that heavily tried to kind of use those purchases in that way to hide the real cost of something. And I think it gets much more predatory when you do it with lower cost packs. I kind of feel like if you spend 20 USD and then 30 USD and then 50 USD, you are kind of still more aware of the cost. And they just do it with like 5 USD, then the next one costs nothing, then the next one is 6 USD again, but they change like a few things that are in the pack, and then the next one is 10 USD, but the pack doesn't change much compared to the 5 USD one. So they really play with the value so much to really hide what the pack is worth and how much you spend for it. I think that is really bad. For those ones, it still kind of works. It's still kind of alright. Ideos has never been really that predatory in terms of the mechanics. They have really bad pop-ups that don't work for most of the endgame players. They don't have like those super value purchases. They don't have like any value displays where this is like a 700% pack or this is a 2000% pack. They never really had those, which I think is just because the game is old. So I guess that is the reason for that. Let's get this extra loot here. So they do not have all the new tricks in there that newer games have, and it's kind of I kind of like that. Is still enough reason to spend on Idle Heroes. So what else do we have to do? Complete. Okay, those are goal rewards. Those are the rewards. Okay, nothing fancy, nothing good really. Oh wait, 6-star light puppet. Actually, back like 5 years ago, people would have gone crazy for this. They would have said, wow, this is the best event ever. So, summon prizes, revelation of light, luck, relay, and value packages. Summon prizes we haven't summoned yet. And also, we will buy the CSG packs. So, let's do that. This is like a lot more of this in the unknown runestones. I don't think we would need to buy those, but we'll do. And I think for the new treasure series, I will kind of analyze it and go for it in a separate video. I think we'll do that in a separate video. Let's get those 2 copies, because I don't need to do anything else with this material. We could refresh this by this point. Do you think we should refresh it? It's about time, really. I think I've saved enough of this resource. Crazy. Okay. And some time ago, those keys were like big for me. So, or like the keys, because you would get the eternal crystals. I have 1,755 of those. Really don't need them at this point anymore. Let's go for some summons. We can do 100 bombs, and I actually have some slots in my backpack this time. So we can probably do like 1,200 summons or something. Let's see if we can get an Oscar. Actually hyped this time. I kind of want to do more, you know? I kind of want to get like, yeah, at least enough for a second Oscar. But then again, the problem is you have the first event, and here they want scrolls from you. And it's arguably pretty expensive to actually get Oscar. But if you're aware like me, then there's going to be the next event, and there's going to be just some small side event that is going to give out hero boxes. And then those hero boxes include Oscar. And then suddenly you notice that those were 70 copies of Oscar or something crazy. At least for the normal heroes, that is always the case. I mean, for Light Dark, it's always a little bit special, but like, what I mean, let's check this out. Wait, I often use those for summons, so I'm not too sure I actually have one right now. But like, you just look in your bag, and suddenly there are those big piles of like chests. So we have like 8 over here, and those are all including Madeline, and 3 there, which probably also will include Madeline. So it's a lot easier now. I guess my bag is still kind of looted. Because we just did the awakening session not too long ago. But like, look at this. Okay, this is pretty bad chest actually. This was the good example. Well, we got 26 eminent hero selection chests, and those include a ton of heroes too. So yeah, basically what I want to say is you pretty much get a ton of chests, and those all include the new hero, and then it's much easier. So with a bit of patience, you have it anyway. So I don't know if we're going to. Should we do? I still want my second Oscar. We are going to get a second Oscar. I'm going to not build them in this video because building heroes is boring. Really boring. I hate it. Despite us now having more slots, making it easier. That's an Asmo though. And then we are going to have 2 Oscars. And I'm going to make a video. I want to make a video about Oscar. The only problem is still divine power. This guy doesn't have divine power. The most priest-looking guy ever doesn't have divine power. Which is funny. But yeah, so we kind of have to find some target that we can fight in PvE that doesn't really have a lot of divine power. Because I wanted to do like a video a while ago with how's she called? Oh no, I forgot the name of the hero. Played this game for like 6 years and forgot the name of the hero. Dark Arthendal. I wanted to make like an A-tier Dark Arthendal video because she's a really cool hero and has some very cool mechanics. And I wanted to let her fight Realmsgate. And then I started the fight and I had like this insane team and a good setup and everything. And the first thing that happens is I get absolutely shredded. I get absolutely destroyed. My hero does no damage at all. And then I noticed like the difference in divine power is just too big. It was just too much divine power, because when the difference in divine power between your heroes and the enemy gets too big, you actually can't deal damage to them. It doesn't matter if you have tons of attack and the bigger stats than a PvE enemy. There we got another one. It doesn't matter as long as the enemy has like, I think it's 13 divine power more than you. Then you absolutely can't deal damage to them at all. And of course, with the normal heroes, that very quickly happens actually, that you have enemies that have 13 divine power more than them, because they just need 13 divine power. So, was it 13? Oh my god. Yeah, so we have the difference here. I think it was even more. It was like 17 or something. Or 19? 19 would make mathematical sense, I guess. But yeah, so I'm not too sure. I think it was 19. But anyway, even before that point, you really can't deal proper damage to the enemy anymore, because they are just so super tanky and will just have like so much more effective HP because they reduce so much of the incoming damage. So, and then it becomes difficult to support them really, because you then have to have like, well, you have to keep them alive, and they deal more damage to your heroes too, so they also get the damage boost, obviously. So then they deal 200% damage against your heroes. You basically can't deal damage to them. Then you have normal heroes that have lower stats anyway, and then you really start struggling. So, wasn't cool at the end, and we lost too much. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't never make this video, so it kind of ended up just like going back to the roster where I really thought, okay, well, maybe release this one day if I ever get a good idea, and then I never got a good idea on how to do it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I still have the copy, however. I still have the copy. Should be Dark Arthendal copy. Where's Dark Arthendal? There. I still have the copy. So we have like precision control, precision divine block. We have like really nice attack and everything, and obviously we have. I made the skin. We have the skin, a legendary gone like a dream skin, and funny enough, she's one of the heroes with a few more skins even. So she was popular for a very brief amount of time back then, because she had like a mechanic that whenever she took damage, for every 3% max HP lost, she would increase her attack and skill damage, and that would be a very, very nice way to do damage. She also gained energy, and what you would do, you would use her to clear broken spaces, because she would just stand there, she would take damage, and then you would run her with Balance Strike, which was just newly released at that point. That didn't exist then. That was just a switch from E3 to E5, and suddenly you had a way to recover the HP of Dark Arthendal just by herself. So she would take damage, and as long as she survived, that would increase her damage output. And because of her attack and skill damage increase, and then you could just do active skill after active skill, and that would actually melt broken spaces. And nowadays it's tough to actually demonstrate that, just because, well, either when she takes damage, she's instantly dead, because the enemies have divine power, and if the enemies don't have divine power, they don't do enough damage. So it's a bit tough in that sense. So the times where you really went into a fight and they would slowly chip down on your health, which was the case 5 years ago, I remember that, where like the heal from Phoenix was very valuable, because you would lose HP slowly, and Phoenix would counter that by giving you HP back slowly. And now it's really like you see your hero and your hero is gone within like half a second by some mark damage or something. When you really start taking damage, you are almost always gone, and the only thing keeping it together in any way is really unbending will and some RNG. So that's really all it takes. So it's a bit tough to demonstrate now, even though I would like to. I would always appreciate if you guys have a nice idea for that. That's always good. Next videos are going to be about the Star Soul, are going to be, or no, that was last video. See, I told you at the beginning, it is so confusing. This video about the Star Soul is already posted, even though I haven't recorded it yet. And then we're definitely going to do something with Oscar. I'm going to do something with Oscar, because he's such a cool hero, and I want to make him work, kinda. And we'll see, Transcendence version not too far away, I guess. About 3 weeks it should be. Oh, we're going to see what that can do, and if that is going to be the SSS hero, will be fancy to see. I hope it is, actually, because I think he's really cool. Yeah, and other than that, I think I'm going to see if I can get some ideas, and obviously I was a little bit more active recently, despite, well, really having a ton of work to do at the moment. Kind of neglected my main channel, if I'm honest. My main channel, I was told today I didn't make a video this month. I made one video this month on the main channel, which I thought like, nah, can't be true. And I checked it, and yeah, they were right. It was just like one video on the main channel. I wasn't really too hyped about what happened in AFK Journey recently, so I didn't really care. And yeah, I think we have another copy right there. Okay. We should already be done, I think. Should already be done. We just got a copy, so maybe that's a good time to stop. Well, let's do one more copy. Let's do one more copy, and let's see. So yeah, I kind of have to was pretty active here, less so on the main channel. I don't really hate it, because I liked making the videos about Idle Heroes recently, and you guys have all been great and been super active in the comments as well, so that was also a pretty nice thing. And I want to stay active in Idle Heroes, more so than I've been maybe in the last year. Last year there were some weeks where people said, "Hey Wraec, do you want to do an Idle Heroes video again?" I was like, I just did one, and then I checked, it was like 2 weeks. So that was that. We don't want that. We don't want that. I can be active a little bit. So I think that would be a good thing. That would be a really good thing. Just didn't have time to stream now on the weekend. Which really was because I was like so tired on this Saturday. A little bit stupid. I don't know. But we are going to do a stream on a nice event soon. Probably going to be like smaller events for now. The next ones. Oh, there we go. Next one. So, but maybe Oscar released the event as a Transcendence hero. But I'm not going to spontaneously use the SSS core, so don't get your hopes up for that. There's going to be a lot of testing before we do anything like that. Crazy summon event. Let's delete everything here. And then let's quickly check. Yeah, okay, we got enough. We got enough. Hero exchange is done. Hero lottery is done. We got a few chests there as well. Very, very nice. And I think there were even some hammers in there. Though I was honestly, I wanted to, I have 50 hammers right here. I'm going to save up a little bit on the hammers and get ready in case we want to summon a hero. So just for that. I don't know how many copies of Oscar do we have right now. So those are 6 over here. And then we have another 9 over there. Oh wait, those are 14. Oh, 20 copies. 20 copies is good. Yeah, that's a good amount, actually. So I have no idea how this works. Choose 3 runes to toss. Whatever. Can I choose? Oh. Okay, so this is RNG. I guess. No, somebody in chat would scream, no, it's not RNG, Wraec, what are you doing? I don't care. Just going to throw those. Is this one of those mini games that takes forever? Oh, please no. Because that takes 10 right now. Check this out. It just uses up 10. And I have to do this 61 more times. Oh, bloody hell. That takes forever. That takes forever. So I just do this 60 times. Oh, guys. I think we need... I think I will be nice. I will skip this for you guys. And just skip to the end here. Okay, that took a long time, but we are not even done with it because I forgot that there is this one too. So yeah, we have to do this one. I think this is kept at 25, so we don't need to buy more. This will give us a pink treasure selection chest with the new treasures. Not bad. And 90 of the material, which we actually need. So that's pretty nice. And this includes actually good materials. Though this is a disgrace, if I'm honest. Best drop for us, Grimoire Essence. The normal main drop. I'm not sure. Star Soul upgrade selection chest with the new material. Also not bad. So Star Soul mats also not too bad. I'm just a bit worried. This is 10,000 to upgrade. So you would need to get this like 125 times. Just a bit crazy. Just the angle, try to send the radiant power to as many heroes as you can. Okay, this is like really... Oh, this is cool. Okay, so essentially I can't shoot to her. Wait. Okay, this doesn't make much sense. Wait, we can go like this. I think that's the best that we can do. Because I doubt that we can get... No, we can't get. We can get either TBB or we can... Does this count for TBB? Let's see. Shoot. Can I just shoot them multiple times now? Shoot all? Okay. I mean, we can aim at the stuff and get our loot. Radiant power 100, 100, 100, 0, 100. Reward bonus 30. Okay. Okay. I don't hate that. I had that loot though. Can I back out and do this again? No, it's the same every single time. Guess that Loki works. Okay. We found the optimal solution. No. Yes. Yes, works. There's only 3 things in here. Okay, I think we're going to do 2 more together and then I'm going to do the rest alone. I don't know. This is probably going to take a little bit once more. The bottom one is monster materials. It's not too cool. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to make like... Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Like this works. I don't want to get the bottom one actually. Is it just like... No, it's not like just go to the top and then it will be fine. I was thinking that for a second. Okay. Oh, wait. Does this work? Is this like a millimeter here? It's better to adjust up here. Okay. This one should hit every single one, right? Let's see. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So it is possible to hit them all. Okay. Wait. Wait. No. Also no. There. This should work. Yeah, you can hit them all. Okay, I'll do the rest by myself. We'll take a bit. It's another 20. Yeah, so actually a big fan of this event. I mean, like, it actually has a ton of loot in there. It's not bad at all. And I mean, the effort that you have to put in it is also really not too high. So it didn't even take that long. And considering, like, the loot is pretty good. Yeah, I didn't hate this one. Didn't hate this one. Then we got our chest. Probably going to not use that for now. We're going to make a video and we're going to summon for the train, for the treasure series, and then we're going to use it then. It also makes sense to use the treasures after you've used your tickets, because you never know which of the pink ones you are going to get more often, and then it's bad if you already maxed one out with the chests that you had. So you rather leave the chest to get the missing ones later on. I don't even think... Yeah, I think this last one is just for the loot. Let's skip it. Actually costs a bit less to max than I thought. So 2 more times and then we're finally done with that. Oh my god. You didn't notice it because I skipped it in the video. But I set it for so long. I set it for so long. It was one of those events again where I'm now actually even more happy that this is the 200 USD completion. Imagine we did like 800 USD or something and we bought all of that. My god, this is 270 alone. Then we get like another 135. So I would have to do this for at least like another 20 minutes or something. No, please, no. 120 points overall that we have right here. We kind of have to check because usually the first round is 80 if you go for all the savings, and then we can easily get like Grimoire material on the first one or the third one. Fourth one is Origin, and then we kind of don't get the fifth. Maybe we have to spend a little bit more, but I think it's like actually not a little bit then. How much would it be? We would need to do this like 4 times, so we would need like 40. And then we would get 10 points. How much is 40? So that's a 50. That would actually be worth it. That would actually be worth it. I just would need to get that now. Because the thing is, you kind of don't want 120 points. The event analysis had that Nals made had a 120 point completion in there. You kind of want 130. So that you can get to floor 5 on the regular round again, because that is no Grimoire material. That is actually high value. So we're going to get another 50. Okay, so 150 USD pack. I'm going to buy it, and then we just have to basically complete this round, which I'm going to skip, and this is going to give us another 10 of the currency. So there we go. Next round. This one doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just going to give us 7,500 Crystal of Transcendence, so not relevant at all, but now we have 130, and that is relevant. So now we have to do this right. The question is, do we want to go... I kind of want to reroll a little bit more. Kind of want to reroll my Star Souls a little bit more. I've been working on them. I haven't been lucky. Not at all. It was also horrible. I got such horrible rolls. I didn't get anything. I did 700 rerolls on my star spawns recently without a single upgrade. Not great. I hate it. Of course, we could have gone for Stella instead, but this doesn't really help me. Do I have to take that Star Soul material? Not even sure. Wait, let's select Origin first, and then check at the end if we got the right amount. Kind of want to go for one of those base material. Seems weird, but actually we do have the Grimoire 2 essence, so the second, the new one. We don't have the old one, and you need the new one and the old one to upgrade levels on your Grimoire book, and that is why I'm currently a little bit stuck at it. So yeah, we need to get that, basically. But I'm not going to get like a whole lot. Not going to get a whole lot. We're going to continue with like the second stones. Just still want to have a few of. And then for the last one, obviously we have the Star Soul now. So we can go with fish here. And then we have 75. So yeah, I do have to switch it. So we do go for the Star Soul here. Nice. I like that. And then let's go for ability upgrade material for the new Star Soul. So now we have 80. That's actually a nice haul, I would say. Nice haul with the upgrade material. Yeah, 50 makes sense. Makes sense. Nice, nice. Good upgrades as well. We'll see that in a second, that this actually helps us. I was kind of thinking maybe we even go for the redstones, because I like the redstones too, and I kind of want to upgrade my LDA. So this is first time actually that we do want this Star Soul material for quite a long time, which I think is very, very fancy. Warped Carnival event rewards. Oh, we got a little extra. This is like the VIP XP stuff, because we spent the extra 50. Nice, unexpected, but actually all the more reason to do it. So I want to show you guys those upgrades. No, not those. Those aren't the upgrades. We can show it to you right now. You can see it costs like 50k to do one level. It costs 400k of the other essence to do one level. So this over here is enough for like 7 level. And this over here, where we just got full event reward in that, is just like 3 level. So this is absolutely ridiculous. We can get our 3 level right now. I take it. And then we're stuck again. But we're kind of, it's kind of like awkward. Because if I get the essence now from an event, I mean, we're maxed then. Should I just do it? Should we just max it? Let's max it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it, guys. I just want to max it and be done with it. Oh, we have to get the Star Soul though. Questions, where do we put it? To an extent, I thought about Madeline. Madeline is like kind of an interesting state for this Star Soul. So is Wukong, because it works with the same logic with like below 50% and at 50%, and Wukong kind of has the same thing going. I kind of do want to test it on him. I do want to test it on him, but I would need to reroll all of that stuff. I think we need to pull a quick one here, ladies and gentlemen. But then, oh, okay, no, we put it on like another hero for the testing. We put it on another hero for the testing. I was thinking about this recently. I don't know if you guys ever thought about it. We are kind of running out of Nirvana heroes to put Star Souls on. I wonder if they're going to increase the Nirvana cap fast enough so that we can put enough Star Souls on them. It's kind of stupid, isn't it? Kind of a little bit stupid. Madeline was a thought. It's actually a little bit weird with the Star Soul. It's actually a little bit weird with the Star Soul, but doesn't matter. Let's do it. So, we need to awaken the Star Soul, Netherfish. I like awakening Star Souls, pretty cool. And then we need to put, we need to actually, no, can't be the case. Wait, yeah. We need to actually put some heroes in here, because we need to farm this, those Destiny mats. We definitely need to farm those Destiny mats, so we need to put some quality in there. Which definitely that isn't, so I need to get my quality heroes. Where are they? I don't have quality heroes. Apparently I'm poor, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know it. I didn't know I was poor. But apparently that is the case. Oh, well, then give me the Jara. Remove. Get like a carry in there. And then we got like a Jara. Because we want to have high level heroes in there. High quality heroes. And upgrade our stuff. And then we need to do the level progress, and I have to see how far we actually get. I think with the 50k we're already far enough that the next material that we actually need is Star Soul. So that should Yeah, passive skill. So when you have the level max, we need another Star Soul actually, and that is the next material that we want to take from our shop. So always kind of makes sense to do this little stop and check whatever you need so that you can pick the right materials at the right time, which is important. So we decided we want to go with one more of those, which we didn't really need, but I guess with all the applications, so there are some chests and everything, for example from the monthly, that allow you to only get the Grimoire 1 materials, not the Grimoire 2 materials. But you can always go for the redstone, never wrong. So I guess that's okay. Origin material, void material, mysterious artifact, care about neither, if I'm honest. Just going to go for the chest here. Grimoire material, Star Soul material. Always Grimoire, because Star Soul is so limited. It's so limited. You will hit the limit on those Star Souls so fast that honestly, the Grimoire has such an unlimited cap, nearly unlimited. It's insane. You need like, how much is it? Like 25 of those stones for one hero? So I need like 150 stones of those just for one team. And if I want to have 6 heroes with the red stones, that's 15 stones per hero. So 6 times 15 then, once again, which is 90. Which is 90 basically event rewards, of which you get like, what was it, 8? If you spend 800 on the event. Or it's like 6 when you do what we just do. Which is crazy. It's a madness. Of course, they kind of increase the drop rate from like other sources. So that's good. But still, it's a madness. Still a madness, if I'm honest. So we got that. All set. Very nice. Imprinted fusion stones, the Grimoire essence. Some more upgrade materials. That should give us some nice power. I'm not sure if we even maxed. Wait, we aren't. We are actually super close before it. Like, just would need a few days of event materials. Is it like that? How much do we have in here? It's like 1,000. I don't hate that state. I mean, obviously for the video it's cool if it's maxed. But like, just from the personal feeling. Thing is, we can just now collect that and wait. And we'll easily get it. It's a little bit of a waste that I didn't really notice that I don't need it anymore, because I put it in here, and obviously we don't really need it anymore. We can't switch it, so it will give us a lot of the extra materials. But then again, that's the third book, so probably for the third book we will need Grimoire essence 1, 2, and 3. So can collect that again. Yeah. Should give us a decent boost. But I'm not really set up, I think. Am I set up? Okay, we have some attack there. Should give us nice attack on LFA. 983. That's not good. Oh, wait. Where is my other tenant? I had a tenant. I had a Mockman for once. Why is it there? LFA. Oh, because I didn't use it. Makes sense. I didn't use it. Now we have way too much speed. Okay. Extra tenant, of course, for extra attack. 1 billion and 10 million, which didn't matter at all. And usually I don't use the tenant, so we're below 1 billion usually. But I mean, we could cheat. Shall we cheat? Can we cheat? Wait, do I have a flag? Why don't I have a... Oh, there. I have 6 flags. There we go, like this. Ah! So much better. 6% more attack overall. Crazy work. Crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And I do actually have a ton of other materials at the moment. Oh, wait. Star Soul! On Madeline. Star Soul... Let's upgrade that, level up, remold, reaching level 2, but we have no ability materials to progress here any further. So, yeah. It's just for the video, so that I can show you guys at least what this Star Soul does. Destiny Trail materials we obviously didn't get, so this does nothing at the moment. We got the first ability though. Damage reduction. Reducing target's damage reduction? Not bad. Don't hate that. Pretty good. Pretty good skill. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Anyway, 40-minute video, way too long, but what does it matter? Probably if you care about the Star Soul, you can already see the video on my channel. So that's a very proper end for this. The video is always already available. Very nice. And then soon we're going to do some stuff about Oscar. And we're going to check him out. Going to do some content with him, which I'm definitely hyped about. Going to try the standard version a little bit. Maybe destroy some noobs in PvP with him if we can. Then again, noobs in PvP already have a ton of soul power. So it's kind of a little bit tough. He's going to get those wings. He is going to get those wings. Sure of it. Anyway, if you want to support me, definitely check out the Discord server down below, because there's a Discord server for SG Hub where you can get the cheapest Starry Gems. That's the best way to support me, if you just buy your Starry Gems through there. And other than that, I just wish you a great day. Hit the subscribe button and we'll see us in the next one.